Oh yeah, look at those amplifiers just waiting to be amplified. We have done Storm Shield Defense number 1, we've done number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which means today it is time to do Storm Shield Defense number 8. Now I have 3 options to choose from here. There's one that's like somewhere over there in that direction that you can't see right now. There's one over there, and then there is one down in this little pit area. So when choosing the next amplifier to put down, I'm mostly considering which amplifier is going to block other paths, as well as which one is going to allow me to tear down the most amount of materials. Because if you can see here, if I build this, I only have 846 structures left to place. That is not very many. So if I place this one down there, that frees up a good amount of resources for me to use. Moment of silence, please, for my Bridge of Death that was never used. Okay, thank you. And anyways, let's just get into it and let's build this amplifier. Okay, so we are up here and we have this beautiful view of our amplifier that we are going to be defending. Let's talk a little bit about spawn points here. Now, I think the husks are only going to spawn around here or maybe over here. To be honest, I don't know if they spawn over towards the west, but I do know that they are going to spawn from the south. Now there's 2 ways for them to go. They can go up this hill and then just straight down over these cliffs, in which case that'll be interesting. And then they can also go through this tunnel down here, which basically leads them out somewhere right around this area and then just walk over to the amplifier. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to build a nice long trap tunnel through that whole tunnel that hopefully kills all the husks. And then over here, we are going to build just a series of tunnels the same way we did for the pit amplifier over here. So just like always, we are going to first start off by building the amplifier that we are going to be using to defend the last resort. And this amplifier is pretty much always the same build. So I'm going to make that build appear magically right after this snap. And there we have it. That is the base that I am using. This is the same build that I have always been using. I have a video on it and I'll put that in the description if you want to see it. Is it a little bit excessive? It is a little bit more than you are gonna really need for a last ditch effort to prevent husks from getting to the amplifier. I do really like these wings though, because flingers, if they get a husk up here, they'll usually start attacking either one of these wings, or they'll drop down and start kind of attacking one of these arc pieces. And so that way it prevents them from just beating down right into the amplifier. I also like leaving this open because, my God, it is artistic, right? Kind of. Okay, well, whatever. I like it. So with that though, I have like no structures left. So I think it is time. I think it is time to tear down this entire walk of death that I used to have. Oh man, I'm gonna miss it. Now I am going to break it down and I will see you guys right after this snap. And oh my God, there we go. It is gone. It is magic. So I have a few more materials now to play with, which means it is about time to start building some of these trap tunnels. So for demonstrative purposes, you can see I am actually able to knock the husks up a total of 2 levels. That's right, 2 levels, just because the floor launchers that I am using, I have actually modified them so that you can see right here, there is a whole lot of impact and knockback perks for this trap. I'm not entirely sure how much you need exactly to be able to knock them up 2 places, but this is actually going to be very important for this defense because, well, I'm going to be counting on some of these floor launchers to keep these husks going back and forth over and over and over again. And oh man, this poor husks, that poor husk up there. But anyways, let's hop back over to the build. Let's hop back over to the amplifier, and let's just get to building. Okay, so with the way I am planning to build this, I'm going to try to get the husks to land down right here, where, I mean, they have kind of a straight shot to the amplifier, but hopefully none of them even get to this point. And as I demonstrated, this is 2 walls high, which means I'm able to put a launcher here to launch husks back up and backwards, so that hopefully they don't actually get this far. Okay, and there we have it. That is the very bottom layer. Pretty simple. We got 1 timeout room, this hole that they're going to fall off, and then this trap that should hopefully push them all the way back to this level, should they make it. So let's go on to now level 2 and do the same thing. Okay, and there we go. We now have level 2. This is kind of an interesting one, this one right here. So I'm actually going to take you inside to look at it. What we have here are 2 different spots where the husk can be flinged back up. So we're going to put a floor launcher here. Remember, this is now going into level 1, the one that we just did. So we can put a floor launcher here and a floor launcher here, both of which are going to launch the husk back up a level. And yeah, so hopefully those both work. Now we are on to level 3, the last level before we get to the top. I think the way I'm going to try to get the husk to path in is to land right here and then walk around this way to this spot here, which means we're gonna try something like this, so that way the husks don't just walk in this way, and we will put actually a bit of a timeout room right here. So let me show you this 3rd level before we put the roofs on, right? Hopefully husks are going to fall down here, then over here they'll be able to be pushed back. I have this little room for those husks that get launched back over this way. Hopefully they walk around this way. I can launch them back this way, put a wall launcher here, launch them back this way. So hopefully this room is just a pain to get out of because there are going to be a lot of launchers. So let's throw some roofs on this now, and hopefully this works out pretty decently. Okay, and so here we go. We are now on the top level. So now let's just create a little bit of a trap tunnel, the funnel, to get the husk into this spot right here. Okay, you guys, so this is what we are going to end up rocking for this top level. I was originally trying to go, or I was going to try to force the husk to come up this way by building a little bit of a trap tunnel here, but if I move over here, meteor? Meteor? Okay, well, anyways, sometimes there's a meteor that comes here and it breaks down everything kind of just around this area. So it was very difficult to create a trap tunnel. Instead, I'm just using this to get the husk to focus down this way. And the reason I have so many of these angled pieces as well, because that prevents the smashers from charging. And I don't like smashers that are charging at my builds, because that doesn't normally end well. So before I upgrade everything, just to walk you through it, what we have is the husks are coming up this way, boom, hit with a timeout room. They come down this way, boom, they're hit with a wall launcher that pushes them back this way. There's no reason they should be going this way, but this is going to be a little bit of a timeout room for those husks that get launched back. Then they come around this way, boom, another wall launcher launching them back this way. You know what, I may actually just take this down right here, because I'm gonna put another wall launcher right here. So they're going to be getting launched all over the place. They come down to this next level, boom, another wall launcher over here, and then, you know, maybe a, actually, just kidding. This is another floor launcher to launch them back all the way down to here. We got a timeout room, and if they make it this far, then they will be at my amplifier, which will be unfortunate. Hopefully, though, they don't make it this far. I really hope they don't make it this far. But there we go, that is basically everything. Now it is just time to start upgrading everything. So I'm gonna get to that if I can get up here. There we go. And I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I did just add a little bit more, because the next step was to deal with this tunnel right here for all the other husks that are trying to come this way. However, rather than just creating a whole bunch of traps through this tunnel, which I think I can do without too much issue, because, I mean, there's just all beautiful areas for traps, and it's just one big long trap tunnel. But rather than do that, I figured I could potentially just block that whole thing off and force the husks to come through this way, in which case, look at all of those timeout rooms. There's 3 right there. Then they're going to come down this way and then go here, in which case now we're back to our original trap tunnel that we created, that, you know, the husks are going to follow all the way down just like that. So hopefully that works out okay, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see if this actually works. But for right now, I'm going to use up all the brick that I have left and try to upgrade as much of this as I possibly can.
Okay, well, I am completely out of brick. Not everything is fully upgraded, but that's okay. I'm going to quickly scavenge a little bit more brick and upgrade those in a second. But for right now, let's just try to block this pathway here. So hopefully all of that is enough to prevent anybody from trying to go through this all. But let's just upgrade real quickly. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that is enough to stop any husks from wanting to go through this way. And you know what, for good measure, I'm also going to put a floor launcher right there. This is mostly just to discourage the husks. If for some reason a smasher wants to go through this way, I'm just hoping it takes them a while. That's pretty much all I can hope for at this point. And I think, oh, I can put a wall there too. So anyways, there we have it. That is the south side defense. I'm really hoping there are no husks that come from the west, because if there are husks that come from this direction, well, then I'm kind of screwed. I'm gonna have to restart the mission. There totally could be husks that like spawn up here, and if that is the case, I will have to figure out how to deal with it. In fact, I'll probably just quickly build something that pushes the husks down this ramp here into the same trap tunnel that we've already built, and then just wall everything else off. But we're gonna face that issue if we get there. So there you have it. The monstrosity that is my southern trap tunnel is basically done. Hopefully there are no husks coming from the west, otherwise this is gonna get a little bit hairy. So we're hoping that doesn't happen, but for the south side, that looks phenomenal. Now, as I mentioned, all the husks are going to be coming up this way, going through this. They're going to fall down here, go through this whole trap tunnel, fall down here, fall down there, all the way to the base. And then if they come over this side, I block the pathway that leads them down to right over here next to that geyser. And rather going to force them through these trap tunnels, and then they're just going to follow the same thing all the way down. At least that is the hope. But with that, it means it is time to lay down some traps. So let's go ahead and get started. My God, I'm going to need a lot of launch pads. Okay, you guys, so there we go. We have now placed down all the traps. To walk you guys through, remember, this is that tunnel that the husk could go down, and so I tried blocking it off. Instead, they will hopefully go through all these trap tunnels right here. You can just see it's a whole bunch of David Dean timeout rooms all lined up, or they can come through this other entrance up this walkway, in which case they are going to be coming up here. We got a timeout room falling down here. They will hopefully be launched back. These floor launchers will also launch them up a level, and so they will rock around this way. Right over here is where the other timeout rooms that you saw, they lead into this path right here. So everybody beats up here. They fall down here. Hopefully this will launch them just right back up. If not, they can walk over here, and hopefully this will launch them all the way back up. You can see I put in some windows to make it look nice. So, you know, hopefully we can see some of them getting launched. That'll be awesome. Then they fall down here. Boom, another launcher that will hopefully launch them back up. We got a timeout room right here. And then if not, they will have made it to my base, at which point I really don't have much. I don't have any more traps here to really defend against them. So hopefully they do not get this far, but we will see. That is it for this base though, and I'm gonna quickly check out all my other bases, make sure they are ready to go as well, and then I think it is time to do this storm shield defense. Now, if you guys have seen my other storm shield defenses, you'll know normally I like to walk everybody through all the amplifiers that I have built already, but now that I have so many, it just takes way too long to go through them all. But long story short, all the amplifiers I have videos on. You can go back and look at them. Unfortunately, they're not in any particular order. In case you guys do want to see it though, the main storm shield defense thing, this was 1, amplifier A was 2, this one right here was 3, I believe that one was 4, 5. Then over in the pit, we had Storm Shield Defense number 6, number 7, and then we are now on Storm Shield Defense number 8. So that's the order if you guys want to go back and see those, but let's go get this started. Okay, you guys, so I started this already, and my game crashed partway through, so I'm a little bit nervous because some of the traps down in this trap tunnel down here are getting a little bit low. But anyways, we are still going to do this, and I think I normally put my base right here, and let's just make sure this gets everything. Beautiful, it gets everything. Now let's just sit back and let the mayhem ensue. I think it is time that we get a little dance going. Oh, did you see that one husk go off the side over there? Oh, that sucks for that guy. I'm guessing some of the traps are already used up because typically I have a trap that should be flinging them back to this here, and so I should be able to see that. Unfortunately, you're not seeing any of that, which means that push trap's probably gone. There's also another one here that should be pushing them. That one's probably gone. They're all getting trapped right in this little area here is where they're all dying, and some are getting pretty far. Hey buddy, just walk over here underneath the gas traps. I promise it'll be okay. Oh god, that's a husky husk. Alright, let's just let them die to the gas. So let's check this out. Yep, okay, both of these push traps are gone. That push trap is gone. That trap's gone. All the ceiling traps out there are gone. Oh my god. What am I doing? All the traps are gone already. And how did I make it through that? I have no idea. And now I'm about to die. And yeah, look at a lot of the husks are getting up now because every single trap that I laid. Let's just look at this. Let's just look at this. There was a push trap here. All of the gas traps that I had up here, gone. All the wall traps here, gone. Push trap, gone. These are still there. Gas trap, also gone. Oh my god, literally every single trap there is just gone. Anyways, let's go over to Amplifier A now. This one is always a little bit hairy, so let's see how this one goes. Now, what happens, see this is the issue. Let me show you. I got this beautiful trap tunnel here for all the husks to walk up this way. I built this little wall here to prevent them from beating down. And then I have these all right here. This row is just all boxes to try to prevent husks from beating through. So hopefully none of the husks end up beating through, but inevitably somebody breaks down that ramp that is just kind of way over here at the end, and it ends up being a bit unfortunate. There's a lot of smashers that I do not like seeing. Please stop beating down this wall. Let's see how we're doing over here. We got some husks coming around this way. Oh my god, dude, it's just a line of smashers. Oh my god, all of the smashers are just right here. Here we go. Now this is when the chaos begins. Alright, so it looks like a couple husks did in fact make it to the amplifier, but I'm not too worried. With 44 seconds left, I'm not too worried. Alright, here we go. 7 seconds left. And yeah, look at that. Look at that carnage. Okay, now we're getting attacked. Amplifier E. This one can also be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Let's try to throw this. Is this as far back? Okay, that's as far back as we can throw it. And hopefully this is enough to kill him. On the other end, right over here, you can see I got a couple more. So hopefully this does it. So yeah, some of the husks really want to come around this way, which I do not like. Also, that sounded like some gas cans, which has me scared. We do have a couple husks that made it down. It does look like some made it to the amplifier. I have no idea how, but you can see there's a lot of husks actually kind of going through this top part where they should not be getting through. And if they make it through that top part, then I am in a little bit of trouble. I'm getting nervous because those husks are getting further and further each time, which has me thinking that some of those traps are already breaking. But with 23 seconds left to go, I think we got it. I think we will be okay. 7 seconds left. Let's go hop down here and just see how bad this was. Okay, oh my gosh, look at all of this. And I'm gonna die to the bees. Yep. And oh man, look at how many traps ended up getting all the way used up. All those gas traps just gone. My god, dude, just look at all of those propane tanks. If just one of them went off, that would be bye-bye entire trap tunnel. That is a little bit terrifying. Anyways, though, let's get to Amplifier D. This one's usually pretty easy. So I'm hoping I'm really hoping it remains easy. And it looks like it already started. I need to put my base down. Whoops. So let's hurry up, get over here, and throw that base down. And okay, yep. Wouldn't be a storm shield defense if I didn't get killed by a freaking taker. Let's just hang out up here where I feel safest. And oh god, okay, yep, nope, the takers can still get me over there. All right, let's just you know what? We're just gonna hide down here. This is where it's safe. Nope, still not safe. Oh my god, I'm still not safe even in the trap tunnel. Alright, maybe I should just stay at start, dude. Oh my god, dude, so many deaths because of the takers. The Amplifier is taking a good amount of damage from the lobbers. And so I'm just trying to get up here and kind of deal with it as much as possible. But as you, whoop, I just fell. But with 5 seconds left, that was a success over here. I think we have one more wave now left to go. Amplifier C, okay. Oh god, okay. Okay, well, let's get back and find somewhere safe to watch all this mayhem because I believe we are gonna be seeing some launching here. Oh man, okay, this is always a fun one, but I was not totally ready for this. Let's just watch all these guys get launched. Now, the nice thing is I can see all the launchers too, so when they get run down, I can quickly run in there and try to replace one before everything gets messed up. But right now, this is good. Look at all the husks are getting launched into the pit, and eventually they'll come out here and hopefully get wrecked in this little tunnel up here. Yeah, I hear an, oh good, they're not elemental smashers. Oh, they're not elemental smashers. Oh, you have no idea how great that is. Oh, goodness. Okay, my day has just been made, although I am... Oh, God, those are propane husks. Now, we do have one smasher that got in because, unfortunately, he was not launched off. You can see him right here, just getting... Oh, we have two smashers. I'm not too afraid of them. That's just going to suck because they are going to break stuff. And when they're breaking stuff, that means I'm going to have to repair it eventually. Well, in the meantime, though, I think we can just kind of sit here and watch all of the action. You can see there the husks that have made it all the way back around. They come up here and they're walking in this way. But there's a trap tunnel right here that should kill them all. So I think right now it's just time to dance for 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Wow, this is really riveting, isn't it? Oh my gosh, so exciting. And oh wow, something did actually, whoa, something made it to my amplifier. Well, you gotta love smashers. Now they got, there's no more walls here, so they gotta find something else to destroy now. Oh god, dude, that propane tank's getting awfully close. Oh, uh-oh, please don't throw that propane tank. Oh god, he died right as he was about to throw it. Woo, man. Alright, with 8 seconds left, we got it. Smashers still being annoying, but I don't even need to build that. I don't know why I did that. But there we go, you guys. That was a successful mission. We did it. Storm Shield Defense number 8. That was a victory. We succeeded. It was a little bit rougher than I thought it was going to be, but at least we did it. And unfortunately, we didn't even get to see my beautiful creation at work. So I don't know if it works. I sure hope it does, but I still have no idea. So there you go, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, you made it to the end, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to use my creator code, and thank you so much to those of you guys who have. It means the absolute world to me. But that's it for now, you guys. I'm Iolaus, and I will see you guys in the next one.